So did you hear about UltraTech Cement's new move? It's kind of surprising, actually.
You mean them getting into the wires and cables business? Yeah, I saw that announcement. Pretty interesting, right? I mean, cement to wires, that's quite a jump.
Exactly. It's like, what's the connection? I guess they're trying to be a one-stop shop for construction materials or something.
That's the idea. Yeah, they want to be a comprehensive building solutions provider, as they put it. They're spending about 1,800 crore rupees over the next couple of years to make it happen. It's a pretty big investment. I mean, disclaimer, we advise investors to check with certified experts before taking any investment decisions.
Wow, that's a significant amount. Where's the money coming from? Do you know?
Mostly internal funds and some borrowing, apparently. They're planning to build a plant in Gujarat and expect it to be up and running by December 2026.
So why wires and cables? Is that market really doing well?
Apparently so. The wires and cables industry has grown by about 13% annually between FY19 and FY24. And they're betting that as more of the market shifts from unorganized to organized players, there's a good opportunity for a trusted brand like UltraTech to grab a bigger slice.
Makes sense. So they are leveraging their brand recognition then.
Exactly. They're hoping their reputation for quality and their existing customer base will give them an edge, use their manufacturing experience to deliver quality products.
I guess that could work, but what about the existing players in the wires and cables market? How are they reacting?
Well, that's the interesting part. Apparently, when the news broke, shares of other cable companies like KEI Industries, Polycab India, Havels India, and RR Cable all took a hit.
Really? How big of a hit?
Pretty significant. KEI and Polycab shares dropped quite a bit, and Havels and RR Cable also saw declines. The market seems to think UltraTech will be a serious competitor.
Interesting. So UltraTech's shares actually fell too, right?
Yes, that's right. UltraTech's shares also dipped a bit initially.
So it's a mixed bag then. UltraTech expands, cable companies get worried, and investors are processing the news. It's like adding a new ingredient to a recipe. You're not quite sure how it's going to taste until you try it.
Exactly. And Kunar Mangalam Brilna seems pretty confident. He mentioned they want to offer comprehensive solutions and keep growing their core cement business. And get this, UltraTech is about to become the largest cement company globally outside of China by sales volume.
Wow, that's a huge milestone. So they're not abandoning their main gig, just expanding the menu, so to speak.
Precisely. They see it as a way to add value for their shareholders and contribute to India's development, and that the proposed entry is likely to be value accretive to its shareholders.
That's a bold move. I wonder if other cement companies will follow suit.
Well, it's a pretty big bet. We'll have to wait and see if it pays off. But it definitely shakes things up in the construction materials market.
Definitely does. What do you think is the biggest risk they are undertaking?
Well, one is that they are entering a completely new area requiring new expertise, technology, and market knowledge. Building a wires and cables business isn't the same as making cement.
Right, so there's a learning curve and potential for missteps.
Exactly. And the other is competition. The wires and cables market is already pretty crowded with well-established players who have strong relationships and brand loyalty. Standing out will be a challenge.
So it's not a guaranteed win, but it could be a smart strategic move if they play their cards right.
Exactly. It's all about execution. If they can deliver high quality products, leverage their existing customer base, and manage costs effectively, they could be a major player in the wires and cables market. But there's also a lot that could go wrong.
So what's your overall take? Are you bullish or bearish on this move?
I'd say cautiously optimistic. The market potential is definitely there, and UltraTech has the resources and brand to make a splash. But they need to prove they can compete in a new industry and create real value for their shareholders. It's a long-term play, that's for sure.
Well, it'll be interesting to watch how it unfolds. Thanks for breaking it down for me.
No problem. Always happy to chat about market moves, especially the surprising ones. Now, let's move on to something a little less concrete. Hey,
very funny. So changing gears completely.
by the way, if you're enjoying this discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate your support.
Absolutely. And what's next on the agenda?
Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something completely different, but equally fascinating. So, about that.